anniversary of Philippines-U.S. diplomatic relations.
Your patriots have demonstrated an unswerving and resolute devotion to the principles of freedom that challenges the best that is written on the pages of human history.
I have come to your country in furtherance of mutual understanding between your country and mine, for the preservation not only of freedom and prosperity, but also the peace of the world in our part of the globe.
The United States and the Philippines are warm friends. We cherish that friendship, and we will keep it strong.
We're all very happy to be here to once again reaffirm very strong ties between the Philippines and the United States. Ties that can go back over 100 years. And considering the context in which we live these days, especially in my part of the world, this has evolved to as important a relationship as is possible to have.
With thousands of troops training across land, sea, air, and cyberspace, we are honing our interoperability, sharpening our skills, and deepening the bonds that make our partnership ironclad. From maritime security drills to humanitarian assistance exercises, we are preparing not only to defend, but to uplift communities and respond to crises as one unified alliance.
I speak of tasks that we still must complete. I want to see our achievements in the economy crowned by greater vigor in business and industry.
Whether in hospitals, clinics, long-term care facilities, and even at humanitarian missions, you continue to bring hope and healing wherever you go. Your service reflects the very best of our nation's spirit, and you make our nations proud.
The logo, which was jointly developed by the Philippine Embassy in the United States and the United States Embassy in the Philippines, will be used to mark their efforts to highlight important aspects of our bilateral relations through commemorative events. Featuring iconic flag elements like the Philippine eight-ray sun and the American stars and stripes, the logo was for the 80th anniversary of the Philippine-U.S. diplomatic relation is a tribute to 8 decades of shared struggles, shared values, and shared aspirations. As we look back and celebrate the achievements from this special bilateral relationship, we also reaffirm our commitment to move forward as friends, allies, and partners for 80 more years and beyond. We now invite Executive Secretary Ralph G. Recto to introduce the President of the Republic of the Philippines.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr.
Thank you, Executive Secretary Ralph Recto, for your kind introduction. Please be seated. Philippine Ambassador to the United States of America, Jose Manuel Romualdez, the co-chairman and members of the U.S.-Philippine Society, led by Ambassador John Negroponte and Mr. Jaime Augusto Sobel de Ayala, the U.S. U.S. Embassy Chargé d'Affaires, Mr. Robert Ewing, Foreign Affairs Secretary Leo Herrera Lim, and the honorable members of the Cabinet, First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos, fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This year, we commemorate the 80th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between the Philippines and the United States. And the United States also marks its 250th anniversary of their Declaration of Independence. For 80 of those 250 years, the Philippines has been proud to call the United States a trusted friend, a steadfast partner, and an unwavering ally. This year, we also mark the 75th anniversary of the Philippine-U.S. Mutual Defense Treaty, which guides the conduct of our defense and security relations. We look forward to the meaningful celebrations that we will hold throughout the year to highlight these milestones in our shared journey of nationhood and nation building. Any enduring relationship requires commitment and sustained effort, and we have certainly done the needed work. Today, that cooperation is broad and it is comprehensive in the areas of defense, maritime security, law enforcement, trade, investment, agriculture, energy, transport, labor, health, education, disaster response, tourism and culture, addressing domestic, regional, and international challenges. And I am sure because of the depth and breadth of our relationship, I still have missed some sectors. More importantly, we seize opportunities through bilateral, multilateral, and multilateral channels, while expanding our partnership into new frontiers such as cyber and outer space. This anniversary logo was developed to capture and symbolize the 8 decades of this enduring friendship. Last year, I had the privilege and honor of being the first and the only leader, as far as we know, from an ASEAN country so far to be invited to the White House by U.S. President Donald Trump during his second term. Our positive initial engagement provided renewed momentum for sustained high-level exchanges, and more importantly, it reaffirmed the foundational groundwork that continues to strengthen our alliance. I would like to take this opportunity to highlight the continued efforts of the U.S.-Philippine Society, whose board members are present with us here today. They have been instrumental in advancing our relations by facilitating new and dynamic linkages on both sides. Your tireless work behind the scenes is deeply appreciated. We would also like to take this opportunity to show our appreciation and gratitude to our Philippine ambassador to the United States, Ambassador Babe Romualdez, who happens to be the third Romualdez to be ambassador of the Philippines to the United States. For 8 years now, nearly 1/10 of our diplomatic history, he has served as the face of the Philippines in the United States. If there is anyone who can be credited with nurturing and strengthening our ties in recent years, it is Ambassador Babe. Thank you, Babe, for your work. And finally, we would not be here today were it not for the visionaries in our shared history who believed in liberty, equality, and justice, the values that continue to guide our common pursuit of peace and prosperity for both our peoples. We honor their legacy today and reaffirm our commitment to uphold these principles alongside the United States for the next 80 years and beyond. As we mark this milestone year, I would also like to highlight the Philippines' ongoing chairship of ASEAN this year. We look forward to continued support for ASEAN community building, in particular from the United States, through our comprehensive strategic partnership. And we hope to welcome President Trump once again in Manila for the ASEAN Summit later this year. From opposite sides of the Pacific, our two countries have bridged distance and differences, guided by our shared history and our common advocacies. I'm confident that this alliance will move forward with even greater conviction and commitment to the security, prosperity, and resilience of our peoples and of our region. Once again, happy 80th anniversary to Philippines-United States relations. Good afternoon and mabuhay.
Thank you, Mr. President. May we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. May we now invite the First Lady to join the President for the photo opportunity. May we request our Executive Secretary Recto, Acting Secretary of Foreign Affairs Herrera Lim, Ambassador Romualdez, Chargé d'Affaires Ewing, Ambassador Negroponte, Ambassador Maisto, Ambassador Hobart, Mr. Jaime Sobel de Ayala, and Mr. Hank Henriksen to join the President and the First Lady for a photo. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our program. We invite everyone to proceed to the anteroom for the cocktail reception. Thank you and good afternoon.